What's going on YouTube? Today we are going to learn how to play Ruin by Usher and Pheelz. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. This song is really easy to play. Really, you're going to only utilize 3 chords, and the 3 chords are A minor 7, E minor 7, and C major 7. These are all going to be open chords, and we're going to have a capo on the 5th fret, and everything that I teach is relative to the capo. And so here's a little preview of what the song is going to sound like when you play it on guitar. I'm just gonna sing like the chorus / post chorus. So he goes, wake up in the morning, a different girl be on my line, constantly be calling, every day I still decline. See, this is exactly what you did, you me for everybody, you me for everybody. Damn, bro, Usher be singing hella high, dude. I can't hit those notes. I'm sorry. But anyways, here is a breakdown of the chords. All right, guys, here we are. Remember, the capo is on the 5th fret, and everything that I teach is going to be relative to the capo. And so what I just played to you previously, that chord progression is going to be played throughout the entire song. So that chord progression is actually played for the verses, the chorus, and the post-chorus, okay? And so there's kind of 2 parts to that progression, and I'll break it down from the first part to the second part. But anyways, in terms of the chords, here is what you're gonna need to know. So we have an A minor 7. So for that, we're gonna put our finger on the 1st fret of the B string and the 2nd fret of the D string, and it's gonna sound like this. Okay. The 2nd chord is an E minor 7, so we're putting our finger on the A string of the 2nd fret, and it's gonna sound like this. And the 3rd chord is an open C major 7 chord, so we're putting our finger on the 2nd fret of the D string and the 3rd fret of the A string, and it's gonna sound like this. Okay, and that's it. Those are the 3 chords that you need to know. So for the first part of the chord progression, it's gonna go like this. Okay, so we're kind of using that E minor 7 as kind of a transition to go from the A minor 7 to the C major 7. So if you think of it in 4 counts, it's gonna be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you caught that, really, when you go from the A minor 7 to the E minor 7, you're switching that in the middle of the 3 and the 4 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got to get that timing right. That first part, we're playing that 3 times, okay? And then it goes into the second part, which is simply just E minor 7 and then A minor 7. So if you think of it in 4 counts, it's gonna be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you put all of that together, it'll sound like this. So in terms of the strumming or the plucking pattern, honestly, whatever sounds cool to you, you go ahead and do that. It's really up to your, up to your discretion, up to your interpretation of the song. You could strum it like how I just strummed it, or if you want to add a little bit of sauce to it, you can. So, just play around with it. little bit of sauce, won't hurt, depending on the kind of vibe that you want. But anyway, that is how you play the song, guys. All right, y'all. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching and tapping in. Hopefully this added value to you and helped you out. If it did, go ahead and comment down below, like this video, share it with somebody that might want to learn this song. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel if you want more videos and tutorials like this. About 1,400 of you have decided to subscribe, and I appreciate y'all. But if you haven't done so, please consider it. And if you liked this video, go ahead and check out my other tutorials. I got one right here for you on the top right, the top left, and the bottom left. It's free to check out, and I promise you, they're good. So I will see you guys on the next video.